to make your life a bit easier? Are you constantly telling yourself that you never have enough time? Do you always hear people say things like, work smarter, not harder? Well, if that's the case, you're in the right place. Well, actually, that's a pretty bold statement, but I'm trying to help you, is my point. The one digital productivity hack, if you will, that I want to share is to create templates for everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but whatever you can make templates or presets for. Here are a couple different ways that you can create and use templates in your content creation process. The first thing that you can create a template for is social media. I was getting so tired of having to create new pins from scratch all the time until I realized that I can just use one template every time I need to create a pin for my blog posts and just go in and replace text and photos. If you're using Instagram for your business and you're constantly posting the same type of content and in the same style, creating a template for your social media accounts and your platforms will be so helpful. Next up, YouTube thumbnails. So if you're posting a lot of videos on YouTube, you probably want to use custom thumbnails, especially if you want to grab your viewers' attention and you want to increase click-through rates. You want to make sure that your thumbnails are eye-catching, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel all the time. And this is what I'm actually trying to do right now, is to create a YouTube thumbnail template that I will change up for every video, but still kind of aligns with my branding and my aesthetic, if you will. You can create a YouTube thumbnail template on Canva if you're not a designer, but if you are a designer, then you can always use Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator to create a template and just duplicate your artboards every time you need to create a new thumbnail. The other template idea that I have for you, and that I've been using actually, is to create a YouTube description template. You could use Pages, or you can use a Word document or Google Docs. I use Google Docs, and basically every time you post a new YouTube video, you don't have to rewrite your descriptions. You can literally just copy and paste. Obviously, you're gonna have to change the description for each video just a little bit, but I'm talking about things like affiliate links, your bio, or just different sections of your description that you're always repeating. Create a style guide for your website. If you're a designer or you just have a Squarespace site, then it will really help to have a style guide page. And let me show you what I mean by that. A style guide will come in handy if you ever need to change an element of your website, but you want to make sure that making this change still fits with the overall vibe or aesthetic of your website. A style guide page is also incredibly useful if you're a freelance web designer and you just want to quickly show your clients all of the visual elements of their brand new website design on one page. I actually learned this tip from a Squarespace Design Course that I review on my business site. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. So let's say you use a project management tool like Asana and you're a freelance designer. Instead of having to question yourself and try to remember okay, what do I have to do next? You can easily create this to-do list or checklist and just duplicate that project template every time you start a new client project. You can also do this if you have a podcast. Create a template of to-do list items in Asana and just duplicate it each time you have a new podcast episode to launch. You can also create email templates as well. I love using canned responses because I am just so tired of having to rewrite emails over and over again, especially if it's the same type of email. For example, if a client reaches out and says, hey, are you available? And I'm not, then I can just click on a canned response that I wrote in the past and just replace the name of the client. There's actually a Chrome extension called Streak, which allows you to do this. And I believe you can also do it in Gmail itself, but I'll double check for you. Another way that you can make your life easier is to create templates for video editing. Let's say you're a YouTuber and you're constantly editing your own videos either in Final Cut or Premiere Pro. I use Premiere Pro, and I basically have a bunch of project files set up for different types of videos that I'm constantly editing. This has been immensely helpful because inside the project file, I already have folders created in the bin, folders such as music and sound effects, graphics, footage, sequences. And what I've also done lately for my personal YouTube videos is to actually create a project file template with graphics included. So go ahead and create a Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro project file because it's gonna make your video editing process go a lot faster. Alright, so those are a couple different ways that you can use templates in your content creation process. I hope that gave you some ideas, or you actually use these tips and implement them in your own day-to-day routine. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more how-to tutorials like this, definitely leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, subscribe.